Welcome back to Z Coins. We're diving into one of the most exciting finds in modern coin collecting, the 1996 D. Roosevelt dime. This tiny coin could actually be worth up to $1.1 million. That's right, a single dime worth over $1 million. In today's video, we'll break down why this dime is so rare, what to look for if you're lucky enough to find one, and how you might have a hidden treasure right in your loose change. So what makes the 1996 D dime so unique? First, let's break down some basics. This dime was produced at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark you'll see on these coins. This particular coin was created to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 after Franklin D. Roosevelt's passing. In 1996, the Denver Mint produced a special run of dimes to commemorate this milestone. While millions of 1996 D dimes were minted, a small percentage of these coins ended up having unique characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. Oh, why would a dime that millions of people have in their possession be worth up to $1.1 million? It all boils down to a few key factors: condition, rarity, and specific mint errors. For instance, there are rare cases where these dimes exhibit misprints, doubling, or other unique characteristics due to minting errors. Many of these high-value 1996 D dimes are in pristine condition, often found in mint state or uncirculated form, meaning they have no visible wear or tear. In the coin collecting world, the condition or grading is extremely important. It's what separates a coin worth a few cents from one worth hundreds of thousands of dollars or more. Now, you might be thinking, how could a dime reach a value of $1.1 million? This valuation usually comes from a combination of factors: the rarity of the error, the high-grade condition, and demand among collectors. For instance, in some auctions, coins with an MS, mint state, grade over 65 are exceptionally rare. That means almost no blemishes and no signs of wear. In a recent auction, a pristine, high-grade 1996 D dime caught the attention of some major collectors, who drove up its price. These coins with special errors and a perfect mint state grade are exceptionally rare, making them the dimes that every collector dreams of owning. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, do I have a rare 1996 D dime sitting in my piggy bank? Well, here's what to look for. First, locate the D Mint mark, which should be right next to the date on the front of the coin. The D signifies that it was minted in Denver, which is essential for this coin's value. Next, take a closer look at the overall condition of the coin. Does it look brand new? The more pristine, the better. If you notice any doubling in the text, Roosevelt's profile, or in the torch on the reverse side, you might be holding a super rare mint error. These details can make a huge difference in value. Once you've identified some promising features, it's time to get your coin appraised by professionals. Most collectors trust professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. These services provide an official grade, which is crucial for determining its market value. The grading process can take some time, but it's well worth it if you're holding a coin worth hundreds of thousands, or even that coveted $1 million mark. So, what's the market looking like right now for these rare 1996 D dimes? Recently, we've seen these high-grade, error-free dimes selling for anywhere from a few $1,000s all the way up to $1.1 million for the absolute best specimens. That said, the demand for rare coins has increased as collectors seek out rare U.S. currency. This demand drives up prices, especially for unique coins like the 1996 D dime. So there you have it. A 1996 D dime could be worth far more than its 10-cent face value. With a little luck, you might just have one of these treasures in your possession. Just remember to check for that D Mint mark, inspect the condition, and consider getting a professional appraisal if it looks pristine. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1996 D dime, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and secrets. And who knows, you might just be a millionaire thanks to your own pocket change. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Did you know that a small, everyday coin sitting in your pocket or coin jar could be worth more than $1 million? Yes, you heard that right. A 1998 D Mint marked dime is making waves in the coin collecting world with a staggering market value of up to $1.2 million. Stick around as we dive into what makes this tiny dime worth such big bucks. Alright, before we get into the juicy details, let's break down what the 1998 D Mint marked dime is and why it's suddenly worth a fortune. You'll want to grab a cup of coffee or tea and maybe even your coin collection, because who knows? You might have one of these rare treasures without even knowing it. 1998 D Mint mark appears on the screen with a magnified view of a dime showing the D under the date. Let's start with the basics. The 1998 D dime was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark located just beneath the year. This coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. While most of these coins are common, there are some rare and unique versions that collectors dream of finding. What sets this particular dime apart from the millions of others produced that year? Well, there are a few reasons, including rare errors. Some 1998 D dimes have unique minting errors, such as doubling, off-center strikes, or missing elements. Errors like these make the coin incredibly rare and sought after. High-grade condition. Coins that are preserved in pristine condition, graded MS68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, are valued significantly higher. Collector demand. As collectors hunt for coins that complete their collections, demand for rare finds like this one drives prices through the roof. To give you an idea, a standard 1998 D dime in circulated condition might only be worth 10 cents to a few dollars. But if yours is in near perfect condition and features one of these rare errors, its value skyrockets. In fact, one of these dimes was recently valued at an astounding $1.2 million. So how do you know if you're sitting on $1 million dime? Here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. Look for the D Mint mark under the year 1998. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for any doubling, missing elements, or other anomalies. Grade your coin. If you think your coin is in excellent condition, consider having it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. This can make a huge difference in its value. Pro tip: handle your coin carefully, preferably with gloves, to avoid scratches or fingerprints. Every little detail counts when it comes to grading. You might be wondering, how did a 10-cent coin fetch such a jaw-dropping price? Well, it's all about rarity and condition. The specific dime that sold for $1.2 million was an ultra-rare, high-grade error coin that had been preserved flawlessly. It became the centerpiece of a prestigious coin auction, drawing collectors from around the globe. It's worth noting that such sales are rare, but they prove that treasures like these are out there, waiting to be discovered. As of now, the 1998 D Mint marked dime in circulated condition is generally valued at around $10 to $50, depending on its grade. However, higher grade examples, especially those with errors, can fetch hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. To keep up with current prices, I recommend checking out auction sites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or specialized coin dealer platforms. Prices fluctuate based on demand, so you never know when values might spike. If you think you've struck gold, or rather, silver, with a 1998 D dime, here's how you can cash in. Get it authenticated. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Research the market. Look up recent sales of similar coins to gauge its value. Choose the right platform, whether it's an auction house, online platform, or private sale. Choose the best venue for your coin. consult experts. Reach out to coin dealers or appraisers for advice on maximizing your profit. Final thoughts: who would have thought that a tiny dime could be worth so much? The 1998 D Mint Mark dime is proof that treasure can be hiding in plain sight. So, the next time you're sorting through change, don't dismiss those dimes too quickly. You might just strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share it with your fellow treasure hunters. And if you have any questions or think you found a rare coin, let me know in the comments below. Happy hunting, everyone! Could this humble dime in your pocket be worth over $1.3 million? Yes, you heard that right. The 2004 Roosevelt dime has taken the coin collecting world by storm, with its rarity and mysterious origins driving collectors into a frenzy. Stay tuned to learn all about this coin's unique features, its skyrocketing market value, and how you might be holding a fortune in your hands. First, let's take a step back in time. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation during World War II and helped combat polio, a cause symbolized by the March of Dimes. The dime quickly became a staple of U.S. currency, minted in massive quantities across Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But what makes the 2004 Roosevelt dime stand out? Unlike most dimes minted that year, this particular coin has a unique story and extreme rarity, making it a prized jewel among collectors. Here's where things get interesting. The 2004 Roosevelt dime, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, was produced in large numbers, over 1.8 billion to be exact. But not all dimes are created equal. Among these billions, a small batch of error coins slipped through quality control. The most famous error associated with this coin is a misprint or misstrike, resulting in double die effects, missing mint marks, or even a completely off-center strike. These errors make the coins extremely rare and valuable. Additionally, some dimes from this year are rumored to have been minted on the wrong planchet, possibly a silver one instead of the standard copper-nickel clad. This anomaly increases the coin's worth astronomically. So what's the big deal about the $1.3 million valuation? This jaw-dropping figure isn't just a myth. In recent years, collectors and numismatists have driven up prices for rare 2004 Roosevelt dimes with documented errors. One such dime sold at auction for a staggering amount because it was in near-perfect condition, graded as an S70 by PCGS, one of the most trusted grading services. Today, these dimes can fetch anywhere from hundreds of dollars for minor errors to millions for the most extreme cases of rarity. The exact value depends on factors like the more unique, the higher the value, condition. Coins graded in mint or near mint condition bring premium prices. Rarity. The fewer error coins known to exist, the higher the collector demand. A guide showing viewers how to examine a dime, with close-ups on mint marks and features. Now comes the fun part: how to find out if you have one of these valuable dimes. Here's a quick checklist. Look for the P mark below Roosevelt's neck. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot double die markings, misstrikes, or planchet anomalies. Verify with experts. If you think you've struck gold, or rather, struck dime, send it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Even a small error or blemish can turn your coin into a collector's dream. Why do collectors go crazy for coins like the 2004 Roosevelt dime? It's the thrill of the hunt and the promise of owning a piece of history. Coins like these connect us to the past and remind us of the intricate craftsmanship behind everyday items we often take for granted. With the right coin, you can turn pocket change into a life-changing fortune. And who knows? The next 2004 dime worth millions might just be sitting in your spare change jar. So, will you be the next millionaire to discover a treasure hiding in plain sight? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins, and share this with your friends. They might thank you when they cash in big. Until next time, happy hunting, and may the odds of the mint be ever in your favor. We're diving deep into the 2005 dime coin, specifically focusing on what makes it so special. Why did this 10-cent piece sell for an astronomical $1.4 million? What's driving this value? And could you have one of these hidden in your coin jar? The 2005 dime isn't some ancient relic or rare misprint from the past. It's just a regular Roosevelt dime, minted in 2005 in Denver, which is where the D mint mark comes from. Roosevelt dimes have been in circulation since 1946, and millions of them are made every year. But why is this 2005 dime such a big deal? Every 2005 dime is worth millions. This is specifically about one with an extraordinary error. Minting errors are common in the coin world, but this one is incredibly rare and unique. This particular dime had an error during its minting process, which led to it becoming worth way more than 10 cents. Minting errors can range from slight misalignments to major mistakes that lead to coins being one of a kind. Coins with extreme errors like this are valued highly among collectors, often making them worth hundreds or even millions of dollars. So what was this error? Unfortunately, not many details are available to the public about the exact error, but we know it must be dramatic. With minting errors, you could see things like double strikes, unusual markings, or even coins with wrong dates or inscriptions. Whatever the specific flaw, it made this dime a one-of-a-kind piece, setting it apart from the millions of other 2005 dimes out there. In the world of coin collecting, rarity equals value. The fact that this dime is the only one of its kind discovered so far is the very reason it sold for such a jaw-dropping price. Now you might wonder, why do collectors pay so much for a single coin, especially one with an error? It's all about the thrill of owning something so unique, something no one else in the world has. In the collecting community, coins with errors are like treasure. When a minting error is extreme and the coin is rare, collectors know the coin's value will increase over time. That's why owning a unique error like this is often seen as an investment. The coin that sold for $1.4 million stunned the coin community. Auction houses rarely see such high bids for modern dimes, especially those made after 2000. But in 2020, when this unique 2005 error dime hit the auction block, the bidding was fierce. The auction attracted bidders from all over the world, ultimately landing on that jaw-dropping $1.4 million sale price. Why? The uniqueness, the mystery, and the historical value of owning a coin that technically shouldn't exist. So, could you have one of these valuable dimes sitting around without knowing it? It's unlikely, but not impossible. Coins with rare errors are tough to find, and it takes a careful eye to spot them. If you're looking for valuable dimes, here are some tips. Always check the date, inspect the mint mark, and look for any unusual characteristics. Minting errors aren't easy to spot, but with patience and persistence, who knows, you might get lucky. If you think you have a coin with a valuable error, there are ways to get it checked. Many coin appraisers and grading companies, like PCGS or NGC, will authenticate and grade your coin. Having a professional evaluation is crucial to knowing if your dime is worth millions or just 10 cents. Text on screen. Pro tip: always authenticate and grade rare coins. More people discover the value of rare coins. The demand for error coins like this will likely continue to rise. For collectors, holding on to rare coins can be a wise investment, especially as their value appreciates over time. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next person to cash in on $1 million coin. Thanks for joining us on this coin collecting journey. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos on valuable coins and collectibles. Who knows? the next valuable coin could be in your pocket right now. Have you ever found a 2014 p dime in your pocket change and wondered if it could be worth a fortune? Believe it or not, some rumors suggest that a rare 2014 p mint mark dime is valued at a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. But what's the truth behind this claim? Let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting, rare finds, and the mystery of this modern treasure. The 2014 p dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. The P Mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Millions of these dimes were minted, so at first glance, it might not seem like anything special. However, as with many coins, there's always the possibility of errors, low mintage varieties, or other unique factors that could make a specific coin extraordinarily valuable. Now, let's talk about the $1.5 million rumor. Some sources online claim that a specific 2014 p dime sold or is being offered for this astronomical price. While this claim has sparked plenty of curiosity, it's crucial to separate fact from fiction. Most standard 2014 p dimes are worth only their face value, 10 cents. But in the world of coin collecting, exceptions can happen. Could there be a rare error, an unusual strike, or a unique variety hiding in plain sight? When it comes to modern coins, errors are often the key to added value. Examples include off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, double dies, where parts of the design appear duplicated, missing elements, like a missing mint mark or part of the design. If a 2014 p dime features one of these errors, it could significantly increase its value, potentially reaching thousands, or even millions, if it's rare and highly sought after. Error coins, especially those from recent years, can fetch incredible prices at auction. For example, a 1969 double die penny sold for over $100,000. A 2004 Wisconsin quarter with an extra leaf error sold for $2,000. And rare dimes with unique errors have fetched thousands of dollars. The $1.5 million figure attributed to the 2014 p dime might stem from speculation about a one-of-a-kind error or a collector willing to pay top dollar for the coin. However, no confirmed sale of this magnitude has been documented as of now. Want to see if your 2014 p dime could be worth a fortune? Here's how. Inspect the mint mark. Look closely at the P mint mark for any irregularities or missing details. Examine the design. Check for doubling, misalignments, or unusual marks. Check the edge. Look for any errors like missing reeds or an incomplete edge design. Compare with reference images. Use online coin catalogs or resources to spot known errors. And if you think you've found something unique, have your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a service like PeaceGS or NGC. This can dramatically increase its value. While the $1.5 million claim is likely exaggerated, it highlights the excitement around coin collecting. Even modern coins can surprise us, especially if they feature rare errors. Most 2014 p dimes, however, are only worth their face value or slightly more if in pristine, uncirculated condition. So, is your 2014 p dime worth $1.5 million? Probably not, but it's always worth checking your change for hidden treasures. After all, one extraordinary discovery could change everything. Happy hunting! Where we dive into the world of rare coins, currency, and everything collectible. Today, we're talking about a coin that's been turning heads, sparking conversations, and making headlines. The 2019 Roosevelt dime with a P mint mark. Could it really be worth a mind-blowing $1.6 million? You heard that right. In today's video, we'll break down what makes this dime so intriguing, the history behind it, how to spot a valuable one, and what the market currently thinks. So, stick around to find out if you might just have a mini fortune in your pocket. Let's start with a little background. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946 and was introduced as a tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who played a huge role in combating polio. The Roosevelt dime is actually one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history, and over the years, we've seen different metals, small design tweaks, and of course, changes in the mint marks. Alright, so what's the big deal with the 2019 P. Roosevelt dime? Well, most dimes minted in recent years haven't garnered too much attention from collectors, until now. The Philadelphia Mint produced the 2019 dimes, just as they did for many others, but there was a special twist in 2019. Some collectors are claiming that a certain error in the minting process or an unusual variation could have created a high-value version of the dime. Now, this P mint mark on the 2019 dime indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which isn't super rare in itself. But here's where things get interesting. Rumors and stories started swirling around that one or more of these 2019 P dimes might feature a unique error or special characteristic that could skyrocket its value. So, what would make this dime worth up to $1.6 million? For a coin like this to have that kind of value, collectors and dealers are usually looking for rare errors, unusual die marks, or even striking inconsistencies. Sometimes, it's an extra line or a misaligned feature, small details that aren't immediately obvious. The appeal of this 2019 P dime might be due to speculation that it has one of these rare characteristics or possibly a unique origin. In the coin collecting world, when something is exceptionally rare, the value goes up quickly, and sometimes dramatically. Alright, so if you're wondering if you might have one of these potential jackpot coins, here are some steps to check your 2019 P. Roosevelt dime for signs of unique characteristics. Look carefully at the P mint mark. If there's anything unusual about its size, shape, or alignment, this could be significant. Errors in mint marks are one of the first things collectors look for in determining rarity. Take a close look at the portrait of Roosevelt and other details. Look for any double die features or visible inconsistencies in the lettering or numbers. If you think you've got a unique specimen, it's best to get your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grading will help determine the rarity and overall value of your coin. So, is the 2019 P dime really worth $1.6 million? Well, the answer is complicated. A high valuation like that often comes from an exceptionally unique or one-of-a-kind error, like a mule coin or a major minting error. While there's speculation around certain 2019 P dimes, it's essential to remember that it's not a blanket value for every 2019 P dime. Right now, while collector interest is high, the reality of selling one for $1.6 million remains uncertain until more is verified by professional graders. Currently, most standard 2019 P dimes will only sell for a few cents over face value if they're uncirculated or in pristine condition. However, if a truly unique error or die variety is found and verified, it could send prices skyrocketing as collectors race to acquire it. Remember, though, that coin collecting prices fluctuate a lot based on demand, rarity, and sometimes even hype. If you think you might have a valuable 2019 P dime, don't start spending that $1.6 million just yet. Here's what you should do. Get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can give you a proper assessment of your coin's condition and uniqueness. Reach out to collectors or dealers if your coin is certified as a unique error or variety. Reach out to dealers or auction houses that specialize in rare coins. They'll have the network and expertise to assess the coin's market value accurately. The coin market can change quickly, especially for potential rarities. Stay updated on collector forums, websites, and even YouTube channels like this one to know if there are any significant developments with this coin. So there you have it, folks. The mystery of the 2019 P. Roosevelt dime and its potential high value. While the possibility of a $1.6 million dime might seem too good to be true, it's the thrill of the hunt that keeps collectors like us going. Who knows? That small dime in your change jar could be worth more than just a few cents. Thanks for tuning in to your channel's name. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And let me know in the comments, do you think the 2019 P dime could really be worth $1.6 million? Or is it just a collector's myth? Catch you in the next video, and happy hunting!